welcome to Table for Two by Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip, also known as Phil, and...
I'm Heather, also known as Phil's wife.
And today in this episode, we are playing the game called Dragon Castle. It is another Horrible Games production that happens to be distributed by Simon Games, which is why I have this and Railroad Inc. are my two games that I currently own by Horrible Games.
Seem to like grids.
Yeah, they did an amazing job with this. This game is actually called Dragon Castle, if I forgot to mention it. But it is a twist on Mahjong, and so the rules, if you've played Mahjong, it will be very simple and easy for you to follow. So yeah, this was a pickup from Gencon, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I went in wanting this one too, I do believe. Or
you were looking at it.
I was interested and wanted to play it before That's right. Then I played it against a couple poor sorry saps that didn't realize what I was doing until too late in the demo. And went, oh, never mind, he's won. Never mind.
Hopefully they're not watching this now.
I crushed their hopes and dreams. It was a thing of beauty. But that's neither here nor there. And I didn't do it on purpose, but it was fun to do.
But we like this game.
We do like this game. It is a very good take on Mahjong, with adding some new elements that just kind of change up the play. So we are going to go to the top-down view, and we will explain how everything works out. So first off, what you have is you have your castle, your dragon castle, which is falling apart.
Okay, is it bad that I just want to be really super goofy?
No, you're fine. That's
because I think you would go to the top-down view and it's like... Sorry. I'm a dork. Don't mind me.
Now, we will go to the top-down view. So, what you have is the Dragon Castle, which in the gameplay intro is crumbling, and we are building new castles with the bricks from the old castle. And this is the intro player's board. So setup is actually very nice. There's a couple of boards that actually have so this one is predetermined. So like if you see, it's got 3, 3, 3, 2s, 1s, and that's the layers. So 3 deep in the middle, 2 deep around, and then 1 on the outside. So it makes it real easy to set up. All the tiles are obviously face up. What is new and the twist that comes in is the building of your own castle instead of just taking pairs. Well, now what you're trying to do is you're trying to get 4 of a kind touching at, orthogonal? So they have to be in a line or like that. So as long as you got 4 touching an edge, you're good. Diagonals do not qualify for that. But once you get 4 of a kind touching like that, you flip them over, and if you want, you can take a shrine and put it on top of that for extra points. Now, on your turn, I'm going to hold this up. Whoop. And this shows your actions you can take. The first action you can take is just taking a matching pair with the long from the top. First one has to come off the top layer of the board on with the long side free, and the second one can come from any layer with the long side free that matches your first one. Or you can take 1 stone or one off with its from the top with its long side free and a shrine, or you can take one off the top with the long side free and discard it for 1 point. That goes to yours forever. And last, sorry about that, is once you're down to the bottom layer of the castle everywhere, you could take a dragon token to summon the dragon. Which, once all the dragon tokens are gone, you summon the dragon and the game ends with everybody having an equal number of turns. Now, the way this works is the scoring is for 4, you get 2 points, 5, 3, 6, 5, 7, 6, 8, you get 8, and then for everyone above that, you get an extra point. For the 3 for red, yellow, and green, when you flip them or you can put 1 shrine on top of them when you flip them over. For the blue and black, you can put 2 shrines on top of those. And for the dragons, which are pink, you can put 2 shrines and you get 1 extra point for flipping those over. You also get, for every shrine on the first level, you get 1 point, and then 2 on the second, and 3 for the third level. And you can only go 3 high. So you have to keep that in mind as you're going. Now, here are the dragon markers. So once all these have been pulled off, it's the end of the game. You don't pull any more if there's any left. So if you want to end the game real quick, that's the way to do it. But it has to be at least down to the bottom layer before you can start doing that. Now, off the main screen, we have our points. You got 1, 3s, and 5s, and your shrines. So we'll be reaching for those once we get there. And that is the greatest part of the rules. There are some extra bits that we're not playing with that you can score extra points by doing certain things for either spirit or dragon cards. We have not played those, so we chose not to. And if we get enough interest, I'm sure we'll play this again. And we can break those out and play with them to add a little more spice to the game. So, without further ado, I do believe this game starts with the last person to see a dragon. When did you see a dragon?
No.
Oh, yeah. I guess you win. Fair play.
I have a dragon mask.
Yes. It's actually quite impressive.
I made it. I'll bring it out sometime. Okay.
So, Heather's going to start. And away we go.
You have to take one from the top layer,
And
but you can take one from the bottom.
Yep. Your first one always has to come from
Yes.
the top.
The very top.
Well, this is going to get to be... Now, there are also more red, yellow, and greens, and very few of the pink dragons. Smelling what you're stepping in. And you're trying to set your castle up over onto the side so that you can, when you eventually connect all your pieces, and you don't have to put them together, you can kind of spread them out. When you eventually connect them, you can get pretty big points actually. This one, that one. can't keep it going.
Another thing I'm tempted to say when we're starting with some games like this or Onitama. It's really boring to watch, so get out while you can.
It's not necessarily boring. We're thinking more than we're talking, so it may not be that entertaining to other people, but it is actually very thoughtful, which I do like.
I could burn one for a point or for a... Yeah, burn one for a point.
Well, or you could just pick up one in a shrine.
Yeah, that too.
No need to be rash. No reason to burn the entire place to the ground.
Burn it to the ground. I'm gonna do that.
I'm going to take a dragon and a dragon.
You couldn't take the other top one?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a jerk like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't want that one. Fine.
Don't pout.
Oh, right. And isn't it like once 4 of them are touching? You probably already said it.
Yes.
I wasn't listening.
Once 4 of them are touching, you flip them over. Ooh. Take that guy and a shrine. Yes. This is one that we played and we're like, yeah, that was worth the money spent.
Yeah. It's nice to have deep conversations while, thinking.
Yes, very much so. Boop. And I gotta put this someplace really random, just because.
What? Why?
Oh, I don't want it to close anything up yet, but we need to get to the next level.
You could have just got rid of it for a point.
But I wanted the shrine.
Fine.
Shrines are points.
Your face is points.
I know this. Oh, hey, those would have flipped.
Why?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's only 2 touching days, but they are...
Do you want to go there?
Fine. Okay, yeah. I was thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, like all 4 of them touching.
No, like...
4.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I've got 3 there, 2 there, and 1 here, and 1 here of reds.
Okay. No, I did it again. Because that would mean...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to play this game. It's actually been... What?
It's been a good while since we've played this one.
Yeah.
So...
It's a really good while.
But that's part of the problem of having a good collection, I guess. Sometimes good games don't get out to play very much. Even though they are good games.
Okay, now.
Now it flips.
That one flips over.
And that's So 6, 8 of them.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6.
So Heather gets 8 points and takes off in the lead.
And I could put a shrine on that if I wanted.
You could put a shrine on it.
I can also build on top of it.
Yep. Once you put a shrine, you can't raise the shrine any higher.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at Mahjong, but I do enjoy this game. We didn't lay anything out very conducive either, I noticed.
We did what?
We didn't lay anything out like very conducive for keeping pairs and all that jazz.
Take this one. I'm gonna take a shrine.
Take 1. And a shrine. Your turn. That's ooh. I might have actually I missed that one altogether. No bueno.
For you.
Oh, just lots going on to keep track of. Thievery. Now who's the thief? This is actually not a good place for me to be.
Usually I don't do this good.
Well, I'm kind of in a place where I need to start closing doors on stuff, but
It's just nothing you want.
yeah, nothing's really lining up for me to do that well. Because pretty soon I'm not going to be able to complete anything if I keep grabbing random stuff everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Really need to find a double of something. You know what? I can do this. Or this. I can.
I'm going to put them in here, which will flip these over.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get 2 points, and I'm not going to put out a shrine. But, woo, I'm on the board. 2 points. Hey, you want to put your points over here where they can see?
Mm.
Oh, no.
S and E. What?
Excuse me?
Use your elbow. That's what they tell our kids. Use your elbow.
That is I will openly admit that the best thing to do is lick somebody. Weirds everybody out.
You can lick me anytime, baby.
Set you up for that one, didn't I?
Sorry, it is my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, good call.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dang, that's another 6, which gets you another 5 points.
That's 7.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4,
That one
5,
doesn't go.
6, 7.
This one is diagonal.
No.
You only get 6.
Lame.
It's still pretty darn good there. Pretty darn good. And
I know how to play this game. Totally.
you get 5 points, my dear.
You said 6.
You flip 6,
Oh.
you get 5 points.
You said that's 6, and then okay. I'm just listening to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go here and here. I'm gonna set them here, but I'm gonna flip them because that's 4 touching.
Does it count double level?
Yep. Yep. And so that's another 2 points. Really working them points now.
Oh, you set me up nice things.
Those are on bottom layer.
No! Why does it have to be? I want those. I was way too excited.
Yeah, you were. Disappointment.
You killed my joy here.
I've killed your joy. Joy crusher.
You ruined my plans. I want those two. I need. Fine. Going to take a dragon.
You take a dragon.
It's going right there.
I'm going to take a dragon. He's going to go right there. What? Why are you giving me those looks? And the shrines you don't count till the end of the game. It's kind of your openly hidden points. Well, I mean, anybody can see how many you have, but you don't total them till the end. We did a good job setting this board up for nothing.
I know. There's not much that I want.
Not much that will help.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw him away. Look at this point.
Ooh. You know, because it was missed, I'm going to take this black and this black. I will be that smug. Go right ahead, my dear.
I just didn't want the black, so.
Oh, okay. I don't believe you. You can take the blue sun and put it up here.
Yeah, that's actually what I was just thinking.
For a good connection piece.
This must be really boring to watch.
Actually, we do a fairly entertaining job, I've found. I enjoy watching us, which is saying something. I could open that up on this. Oops. Not that it would do much good. Hey, looky there. There's a pair of greens. I'm going to put them right here so that finishes that layer off. Now, when you do those multi-layer ones, it gets a little challenging. So that's another 2 points to me. I'm going to put my 4 back and take a 5. So I'd have 6 because I flipped 3 2s. So I'd be at 6 points.
Where's that piece?
Because it didn't get flipped. Yeah, you can go ahead and flip it the right way.
Oops.
Don't mind us. We're professionals. We know what we're doing.
Just take that one. You can go over here.
I'll go ahead and bring this guy and take a point. What?
Give me that. You know what?
I do not know what. I am innocent of all charges. You can prove nothing in a court of law.
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
Nope. Because I'm going to take this pair.
Yeah. See what you want. I'm just going to get another point for that then. Hurry up, put it down. It's your turn again.
It is my turn, and we're now on the bottom, which is all sorts of exhilarating.
That is 3, not an E.
I'm going to take this one sword and put it right in there.
Oh, well, I'm going to grab my 2 blue ones.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead. Grab your pair.
And that is...
That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So you get 9 points.
9 points. 9.
Oh, gosh. I need to start doing something productive with my life. Really start thinking about my choices. Are you putting any shrines out?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just a second. There you go. And you're on top.
That is, I was gonna say, that is the one negative in this game we have found is getting
tiles
them.
And
yeah.
I'm putting a shrine up there, and that's an extra 2 points at the end.
Yep.
But that was 9.5.
Yeah. Gosh. You can get your one.
Actually, I'm gonna turn these 3 in.
For 3.
For 3. And then I'm gonna spell the word C.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this pair of reds. And I'm going to put them right here, but that's going to be complete this, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Ooh.
And I will put out a shrine, I think.
So now you're going to start getting points as you set yourself up in the long run to gain points. I just gained a bunch to begin with.
Still making me nervous. Don't care what it looks like. I'm still nervous. Okay, so actually, you're playing this pretty well right now, so.
I don't know. I can't take that one and then take the other one.
Actually, you can. It is a valid move.
Is it? You
Yes.
can take that and that?
I do believe. Hold on.
I don't know.
Let me consult a rulebook. I'm pretty sure that is a valid.
Doesn't feel legal.
Pick any available tile to the right from any top floor of the Dragon Castle. Then take a second available tile from any floor of the Dragon Castle that has the exact same symbol. Right. I don't. No, I don't see. Nope, that's just that. That is those. As far as I know, because once you pull this, it's off the board. So that becomes available. At least that's how I would do it. Since we're at home, we can home rule.
Oh, well, if you're saying it's okay, I'm stealing them because I'm going to put them right there.
Yep, no, you're good. I kind of figured that was coming. But...
But...
Just looking what's out there is all. Go pull one. Into shrine.
I should probably put one.
And I'm going to pull that one as well.
Who's going to complete it first?
Or who's... Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say, or who's going to burn it down before either of us get it.
Just gonna throw it away. You can't have it. I can't have it either. I said that backwards. Anyway, whose turn is it? My turn?
It is your turn. Because I took a dragon and a shrine.
You're free.
Yep. You know what else is free?
Thievery.
Thievery. I'll have you know I worked very hard for those. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take those.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh, are you going to give me the dragon?
No. But I'm putting those there. And that... No! I can't do that. I'll have to put him up here if I want.
All 5 of them. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I can do that.
And that is 3 more points for you, my dear.
3. What? 3?
Yeah, because you put 5 down.
Oop. And I am going to put a shrine on top.
You can put 2 shrines if you wanted.
Yes. Just, I suppose. It's not a bad plan, I guess.
I'm going to take this dragon out.
No.
There we go. And that completes that one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 6 points. Come on. And I'm going to put... Oh, I get an extra one because they're the dragons. I'm going to put out 2 shrines too. All right. I have no sympathy for you.
Please stop whispering.
Probably.
It
It actually does pick up very nicely, though.
I'm gonna take this.
Yes, we're going very meta this game with talking about being on camera.
Going what?
Oh, talking very meta about being on camera. You took those. What do I need? A lot of conundrums for trying to take twosies. Actually, I'll take that one and that one.
Nice.
It's your turn.
You and you.
Mm-hmm.
You go there. You go there.
I'm going to take.
That worked. Let me take that one. Get over here.
No.
That one.
Gonna complete it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put those there.
Another 5 tiles.
Yeah. And I can put a shrine up here. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's 3 points.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to take that guy and that guy. And I'll put them here. There and there.
Wait, that's right there. And that's right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Why you not like
It's not a bad place because I can still put those there.
Mm-hmm.
you giggling?
Oh, good game of stalemate. I'm gonna put it right here. So that's gonna be 5. And I'll put a shrine right there. Oh, 5, so I get 3 more points. I'm going to put 3 and 2 to make another 5.
I'm just going to put these up. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another one. That's 3 points.
Yeah. Green. And pick up a shrine. Your turn, my dear.
I can't build on top of that.
Nope. You'd have to put them.
Well, that's a really dumb place to put that, isn't it? Because I need. Wait, where did I get these up from?
You guys right here and right here.
I'm gonna stick that one. And that's another 5 points.
3 points.
3 points. 5 for
5
3
tiles.
Points. 5 tiles for 3 points. That's
Yep.
what I meant. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Oops. I'm gonna take this guy. Put him right there. And that completes a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so 7, I get 6 more points. And I'm going to put up my 2 shrines. Which, one there and one there.
I'm gonna take him and get a shrine.
I'm going to take him and get a shrine.
Same with this one. And then I'm gonna put all 4 of these.
You get a shrine too.
Yep.
can do 2. Or no, that was
No,
green.
it was green.
Sorry.
I mean, I will if you want me to.
I'm going to take this guy and put it in here.
And that completes.
Yep, that completes that. So, 1.
So this is where you're smarter at games. Long-term strategy.
4.
I'm just like, let's go for the win right now.
5.
Oh.
6. And then I get 2 shrines because they're blue. Your turn.
I'm gonna steal
Did I did not take my
Your turn.
5 points. That's 6 tiles. Yeah, you were kind of right there too. I can't. Can I complete? I can't finish that. I could, but that would give you dragon points. I don't want to do that. Yep.
points. Except I only get 4 because that one's not touching.
Oh, yep.
And what is
So
that?
you get 2.
2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can put 2 shrines up.
And you do get one extra point because those are dragons.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take another one.
Game over.
Game over. So now we need to score it out. So pardon us while we do art math.
Art math. Okay. So how many? 3 points for each of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 points for each. Extra. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep.
3, 6, 9.
Yep.
So
Put them in tens.
pretty sure you won. Got like 100 points over there.
Is it another 10?
No, it's yeah. This would be 10.
That's close. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 68.
Oh, 2 points.
Oh, dang. Until I got... You gave me this and that black one. If you had kept avoiding that black one.
Man, I should just got rid of it, huh? I
Well,
wasn't even thinking about it.
You took that 5, which opened it up. If you just forced me to take that 5 and took it yourself. And then, like, I was nice and I didn't burn your dragon. Like, you opened it and I could have just went, burn! I'll take your point.
I know.
So, but we don't really...
We're not mean.
We're not mean.
I'm not vicious when I think about...
No, except for Bunny Kingdom.
Yeah, except for Bunny Kingdom. We should play that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the wonderful game of Dragon Castle without the added cards. We actually find it really fun. It does take a minute to set up. The tiles, the components in this, I didn't mention that, are...
Quality.
I mean, these things are heavy. The bag full of them
I mean, it'll hurt if you chuck them at someone's face.
Yeah. Please don't. I bruise like a peach.
No, you don't.
But all of it is high quality components that you kind of expect with
High quality games.
Well, and CMON and Horrible Games have become really
High quality.
synonymous with high quality components. So, that being said, thank you all for watching. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell button to
Just click on everything.
Yeah, click it all. Click it all.
All the things.
And check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Patreon to get into our Discord, where we interact a lot with our followers. And they actually got a special treat today for being patrons followers of a game of Guild of Dungeoneers, I think is what it was, by Shane, because we demanded blood and he gave it to us. So one of the perks of being a patron is getting all that fun stuff. Check out our website of assortedmeeples.com and you can stay up to date on what we're up to. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. All right, bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.